welcome to the Addams Family Mystery Mansions. This is our first ever video on an actual event. It's finally here. Let's talk about the holidays event. And yeah, this is what they're calling it, the holidays. And despite the fact that it's celebrating one particular holiday that we all know and love, but whatever. Yeah. Well, as you can see, this is the actual screen of it, and quite honestly, I do like it. It's kind of fun to kind of keep that whole, creepy holiday spectacle while also kind of being funny by throwing a... I digress. Anyways, this video is going to be a little bit lengthy as far as what content comes in goes, and I'm going to be explaining a little bit more when it comes to the event, as it were, because this is something new in particular. But before I do that, let me go ahead and show you this. This is the description that was given on the App Store. Now, normally I would have shown you a clip of me reading the email that was given us. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. For some reason, I didn't get one. I did get one for February, so that will be interesting, but other than that, yeah, nothing. So, let's go ahead and read this here. Alright. Karamia, when we work together, we can accomplish amazing, grotesque things. Quote from the actual playthrough, as you'll notice in the later on, but I digress. Perhaps we can have a horrible holiday season in the Addams family is known for. Again, another one. Gomez and Morticia are preparing to have the best holiday ever. Christmas event. Okay, wait a minute. So you're calling it a Christmas event here, but yet you call it holiday. Okay, whatever. Just call it Christmas, okay? We all know what you're trying to do. Whatever. It would be fun if it actually did other holidays, but whatever. Yeah, again, because there's a lot more stuff that goes on in December. I'm getting off track. Alright, experience a Christmas season full of dark humor and laughs. A classic day with the Addams. It seems like a mundane and the Addams by that rate. I'm taking all the Christmas skins. Oh, the Christmas skins. Enjoy our new event battle pass. There it is. Can't wait to talk about that. Decorate your mansion with Christmas decorations. Right. Yes, the new event style known simply as the battle pass. You might be wondering, what is a battle pass? Well, do you play Fortnite? Sorry, I have to put that in there because just memes. But yeah, Fortnite. Because Fortnite popularized the whole Battle Pass feature, just like how Overwatch popularized the whole loot box thing. They didn't invent this mechanic. This mechanic was previously available elsewhere. But Fortnite ended up popularizing it, and people were like, hey, this loot box thing is kind of controversial, but hey, the Battle Pass system, this works nicely. So they want to take their feet into this, and they want to try this out because the Addams don't really have much as far as characters go. So that is that there. So what is a battle pass? Well, allow me to have my old self, or my future self here, talk about exactly what the battle pass is, and I'm going to read to you from the help center exactly what it is. So it gives you a sneak peek at what is to come.
This is Grim from the future. Ooh, spooky. Nah, I'm just gonna stop it. Nah, cringe. But, yeah, no, this is just current year 21. Basically because I'm gonna be doing this for the 2019 winter event, and this is the new system. I might as well show you this. This is in the Help Wanted section of the game. But above here, they have about events. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of go through this so you have a good idea of what this whole thing's about. So first of all, when you start the game, where are the suppliers? First of request requires to place the event supplier. You can redeem as a free supplier when you open the event dash. The suppliers can be found in the prompted tab of the gallery, which is this one right here. You'll see that during the playthrough. Event challenge battle pass. So this is one of the so they're calling these challenges, by the way. So this is one of them, the battle pass. I believe they are working on doing more than one type of challenge, so I'm gonna see how that turns out. That might be interesting. But for the challenge battle pass system, this is how it works. The Battle Pass is a tiered reward system in which you earn different rewards by reaching new levels. The Battle Pass is divided into two categories. The Golden Pass, it contains different rewards that can only be obtained when purchased the Golden Pass. For more information, click, which I'll talk about that in a minute. The Free Pass, the free area, it contains different rewards that can be obtained just by reaching new levels. So basically, the one with the shiny metal thing, that's the gold, and this bottom here is the poor man's version. This is for the September nostalgic event, which that will be interesting to talk about. And then yeah, the other interesting thing is if you actually have some Facebook friends who also play this game, you can also see how far they are in the progression, as you can see here. I think this feature was added back in July, but I might go over that once we get to there. Event points. Event points are needed to reach new levels in the Battle Pass and earn rewards. How do I obtain event points? Quests. Complete each quest will reward you with the most amount of event points. So basically, for example, which I will talk about here, Christmas one. Desires. Grant event items to families with rewards you with event points. Also, I think it should be number 2, but whatever. Yes, you can see that. 3. Special seasonal boxes. Seasonal boxes have a chance to reward event points, which I'll talk about that when we get to there. Number 4, performing animations. In-game, animations will reward small amount of event points, as you'll see. Now, something they'll probably mention for the event points. So, what they won't tell you, which I will show off during the quest, is that costumes or special event costumes will have special animation that will drop certain event currency. That's a lot. Plus, it will also be with the items craftable in question. Now, the craftable items are not really anything special, honestly, so that's just neither here or there. Alright, anyways, let's talk about the Golden Pass. You can earn exclusive access to the premium rewards by the Battle Pass by acquiring the Golden Pass. How do I obtain the Golden Pass? From the promotion tabs and the values. Basically, I'll talk more about this when it gets to here, but you're looking for the one with the key, in this case, Winter Golden Pass. So each of the games will have their own unique pass look. So for the Addams, it's a key. So yeah, there's that. So from the special deal tab in the event dashboard, which again, that's probably something I'll most likely show you here. Also, you can get it from the Buy Gold Pass button on the event dashboard, event tabs here. Basically, there's more than one way to do it. Also, from the golden pop-up that appears in game when it launches, which is here. So there's really just 4 different ways. But honestly, in order to get the Golden Pass, it will sadly require you to buy it with money. So that's how they're going to be doing this. How do I unlock content for the Golden Pass? You can unlock premium content from Golden Pass when you reach new levels in the Battle Pass, only after purchasing the Gold Pass. Now, this is something interesting too that I'll mention. If you play through the event and then buy the Gold Pass later, every item that you've rewarded will you'll get it. So basically, they'll say you'll get all these items and get these rewards now, kind of deal. So, just to note from there. Now, event items. What are event items? Event items are limited time items that can be obtained, craft, or grant while events are active. There are different tiers for event items. Rare event items. The rare event items are the ones that are required to craft all the other event items. It's not rare, it's raw. Yeah, so the uncommon one. This type of items don't give huge amounts of event points when they are granted to the family via desires. This type of item can be obtained through the event supplier, a special event decoration that generates items only over time, only during the event. By the way, they give you a lot, so sometimes some of them look okay, like you can probably use them for something. Other times they look like, you'll see my grievances in the future, but I digress. Number 2, optional. Perform exclusive event animations. Yeah, so there's certain characters that'll drop them, so that's gonna suck when you get those kind of characters. Craft event items. The craft event items. The craft event items usually require raw elements. I'm just making up words. Give me a sec, let me try it again. Crafted event items usually require raw event items and items of the crafting stations that already exist in the game to be made. That is a mouthful. This type of items give more event points than the raw event items, which grants to the family via desires, but less points than the final event items. Everyone got that? Okay, good. Final event items. The final event items usually require one or more crafted event items and are the most valuable items during the event. Basically, the last item in the bottom. These items give huge amounts of event points when granted to the family desires. You can also acquire all event items through the event cookie boxes. Yeah, so that depends on the drop percents on that. Bonus rewards. The bonus reward is a unique reward. Okay, so this is the... Alright, okay, I'm just making sure. So this is the last thing to talk about. So... You'll see here, this is one of the more controversial, quote-unquote, ones that most people tend not to like, and you're about to see why. Bonus rewards. Bonus rewards is a unique reward that can only be obtained when purchasing the Golden Pass plus both event packs. That's right. So for example, if you want to get Lurch's costume, you now have to buy one, not two, but three of these things, and then you can get Lurch costume in this case. And no, you can't get Lurch's costume for anything else. And I will say this, during this event, it wasn't that bad because Lurch only drops the common items with this here. So really, he's just like an extra if you want him or not. I ended up getting him though, so yeah. Special deal tabs for the Holiday 2019 event. Bonus rewards can be a character skin, a new character. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to talk about when that pops up. A special decoration and type of in-game currency. I have not seen that happen yet. Inventory slots, which again, not seen that. Items, which I've not seen that. Cards, not seen that. And many more. Honestly, your bonus items are going to be basically these three things: a character skin, new character, a special deal. Unless of course they're talking about these things, then yeah, you're probably gonna get a bunch of random stuff. So yeah, that's just the lowdown of these events. So now that you know what this what the events of the battle pass system is, now you get to see and have fun with my commentary over the events in Christmas and the new way that the Addams decided to make a new concept. So yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, so there it is. So now you know a bit of what to expect when it comes to this update. And I think we should dive right in. Now, although this is going to be talking about the new Christmas episode, the Christmas season, it is going to be interesting with when it comes to what is going to be offered here. So, anyways, this is the title screen, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice, like we've seen before. Got to see the copyright of 2019, so there we go. Now then, so we got into the game, and as you can tell, the game has now turned into snow. And you'll also notice during my background, it was an interesting, weird Christmas variant of the theme song. This is interesting because this was the first time we actually got to see... Oh, and there's this thing again. I kind of talked about that before. But, yeah, it's interesting how we got to hear a unique Christmas special. It reminds me of, like, what The Simpsons Tapped Out did. And it's quite interesting to see them bring this element into the game. I actually like it. I like the fact they kind of change it a little bit. And it would be interesting if they did this for Halloween, but no, whatever. It is a spooky game, or kooky game. And yeah, by the way, I am getting some seasonal kooky boxes when it comes to the old non-event, which was being Thanksgiving. But whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue with our normal quest before we jump into the new thing.
These candles don't provide enough light for Pugsley's big moment. Only the power of electricity can match the dynamic of a Mazurka.
Yeah, so Fester gets lit. Get a grant Fester with lights, so light bulbs. But yeah, so this episode there's gonna be like two kind of dialogue for the Christmas stuff. I'm gonna basically been talking about. Yeah, I got it. Yay! And getting used to this. But yeah, a bunch of stuff is gonna be coming into the game. We're gonna be mostly talking about looking at more with the Mazurka and the a little bit of the continuation of the lemonade stand. But yeah, it gets interesting. Anyways, there's more to the quest, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about.
Your Mazurka must be more than just the dance steps, Pugsley. You must use every item in the room as a prop. The world is your stage. This round table, for instance. Leap atop and stomp on it with your heels.
Stomp it out. Place the table and place a nice portrait. And I'm going to have to put it in the ballroom area, so that's going to be nice. And I can't wait to talk about the when this update finally hits. Like, this was taking place back in December 17th of 2019, and I think it was like a day later is when the event actually started. So it started a little bit late in December. And by the way, this was taking place during the Shop Till You Drop Dead update, the one I made up. Here we go. Winter Gold Pass, the thing I talked about before. So for $2 for me, I ended up doing this. So, but yeah, actually I lied. It turns out this came out in the same day. It's just literally a few hours later they ended up flipping the switch. But yeah, so this is the Winter Golden Pass, and yeah, that's all it gives you. And let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and yeah, so here are some of the bundles. I'm gonna look into that more closely. This is a holiday cookie box. That's how much it drops for its percentage. And yeah, and I ended up having to replace the sound here because unfortunately at this point the audio glitched. But here's a platinum pack, which is cheap. You'll notice that this particular one is actually pretty cheap for what it's asking, especially because I'm Canadian. So it's only until the next event is when the trouble comes in. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this whole how this event works. Events in the Mystery Mansion. Craft and grant event items to the families to obtain event points. Unlock new seasonal content as you reach more event levels. Open seasonal boxes to obtain even more event rewards. Tip: access exclusive rewards with the Golden Pass. Yep, and yeah, get used to that pop-up because every time you open the game, that's going to be the thing you popped up on. So yeah, this is what this event looks like here, and with the whole look and everything. You'll notice that there are certain prizes that are actually more useful than others. What you'll probably see is if you actually buy the bundles and you actually play this, you'll most likely get all these costumes and items and whatnot. And what's also interesting about this is that for the first Battle Pass feature for this game, they're very generous with what they give you. So really, this event is not that bad. It's later on it starts getting bad. Oh yeah, and then it gives you these unique carpet skins, which, by the way, I'll talk about that because that ended up disappearing forever. And we never got our carpets ever again. So anyways, yeah, this is the crafting area. So it has a little item on the side here. Got some skulls, Santa has some eyeballs, ornaments, some gingerbread dead man, and dead bread man over here. And we got some Halloween firecrackers, some TNT holiday light, the grenades, and then of course the holiday box. And yeah, here it is, the controversial thing. So in order to get Lurch's skin, you have to buy all 3 of the bundles. And there's no other way. You can't get them within the box. You literally have to do this. So Lurch here, like, that's his animation he does when you unlock him. So there really isn't anything unique as far as like items he drops go. So he's not really pay to win. But really, if you want to be 100% collective stuff, yes, you do have to basically pay, which is sad. And then of course they have this thing here. But
you don't look unhappy, my love.
I'm worried we won't have the truly awful holiday you deserve, Gomez. What if we can't create the seasonal monstrosities the family expects?
Nonsense. With the right eye for decoration, we'll make the mansion look dreadful.
Yeah, I'm already halfway there. Don't worry. By the end of the next year, the house is going to look like an eyesore. It's going to be literally a hoarder house. But that's in the future. Anyways, this is called Eye for Decoration. In order to do this, we have to drop the new items, which is, in this case, going to be the little gift presents, and then we'll drop the normal raw item, that being the eyeball ornaments. So it's these little presents here. So this is the first item for these little raw item stuff. Now, for this one is actually not that bad, giving us multiple of those. Later on in some of the new updates, it kind of gets kind of bad as far as what they offer, because it's kind of like you can only do so much with something. But yeah. Also, if you're wondering why there's like a wind blowing right now, this is taking place in July, coming close to July actually. So yes, literally this is Christmas in July. That day we're doing the meme, everybody. But let's pretend this is 2019. So still in the new year. Anyways, we got that stuff going on here. So the gimmick with this is that there are going to be some request stuff. As I explained it during the beginning of this video. And what you'll notice is that besides the event quest, there's also something up there, which is in this case basically do animation task and you'll get what you want. And yeah, I ended up purchasing it because, you know, I'm a YouTuber.
I suppose I shouldn't worry, Gomez. We always manage to come through.
Karamia, when we work together, we can accomplish amazingly grotesque things.
Perhaps we can have the horrible holiday season the Addams family is known for.
Yay, we're gonna get it. And also the event actual progression thing is these weird haunted bells. So yeah, now that I got these things on, I get to have the gold pass as well as the normie pass, the poor man's version, you know. And say what you will, I'm 1/3 there to get this skin. What sucks it too, by the way, is that they end up changing this format to be a bit more like you have to get it. And again, this is the first time they ever did this, so this was like a test trial on this, and then they ended up kind of fixating and kind of changing it to making sure it actually works. And then they decide to have this be a part of the game as moving forward, and they even added this into Snoopy. But yeah, here's this thing here, the claim button. So you don't get to unlock it by, you think that, oh, you could do it by the gem stuff. No. They thought about that, so they didn't decide to change it there. This is Morticia's, the Grim Reaper version. Yeah, I still don't got that, but don't worry, I'll get that in the future. We got Wednesday, which is this one, the pajama ones. What's interesting too is I ended up actually unlocking, okay, and this is Pugsley's. I ended up unlocking what was Parker's costume as well, so that's kind of cool. Got this nice holiday suit, and of course, yeah, so most of these costumes I'll end up unlocking through the Battle Pass here.
What are you baking, Wednesday? It smells weird.
I'm just making some gingerbread cookies, Uncle Fester.
Gingerbread? Isn't that awfully domestic and normal for you?
I guess that means you don't want any then.
I didn't say that. Let me have one.
Holiday bake ball. I think that's whatever. Just get yourself some cookies and do that, then get this stuff here. So yeah, okay. Right. I hate this program because it's the window they provide me for a preview is foggy. So whatever, it works for me. It works for me. But I need to set up my little Christmas tree decoration area because one of the items we'll get in the future is to be a nice little creepy Christmas tree, as we kind of saw in the cover art for the episode. So we got this going on here. We need this in order to get the gingerbread going, and got that going here. And that's going to be it for as far as the holiday stuff goes. There's going to continue on more in part 2 and the last part in part 3. So, yeah, most of this questline stuff is just going to be basically doing all this, opening up cookie boxes, and continuing on with the main mansion storyline. So, yeah, and just to let you know, I'm up to, right now, I still haven't completed. Oh, and then there's this, which is nice. So you get more of these cookie boxes when you fill up that bar. I have not yet finished the full quest line when it comes to in the mansion. So yeah, expect that to be a thing. All right, so cool. Slowly starting to progress this system, and I do like how they've kind of done some of the background and animations here. Makes it look nice and cool. Literally because it's like ice. So this is like the first kind of event of its kind, and yeah, if Goosebumps ever did come back or another spooky game, this is the event we're probably going to be getting moving forward, which is sad. They might make it interesting, depending. I don't know if I'm curious about how Match Island's going to do that. Of course, honestly, because of the whole way that game's played out, and I'm kind of worried about it in some cases, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm just opening up these boxes. They're really giving me away for free. Man, they're really generous. Whew. Man, I'm unlocking these costumes real slowly. Yeah, and by the way, these costume stuff is like not really rare. Like, you're most likely to get at least one. Oh yeah, and I got this going on here. So more continuations. So not only did I get 100%, I get another box. I got some items for it too. So I'm just filling up the bar as we speak, and I got some items too. So again, see, these items are literally so. If you remember, if you've seen my playthrough of Goosebumps Horror Town, you'll know how I usually do these crafting 101s. There's no point in doing like that kind of style for this kind of events, because literally the crafting things, they mean absolutely nothing. You can get these items for free for some of these character drops. Literally, they mean nothing. The only reason you would do these crafting stuff is just to get the bells. The bells is what you want at the end of the day. The items, no one wants that. Right? It's not like how there's like a grand prize you need to craft in order to get it. Like the whole point of it, no. And I believe they might be fixing that issue. We'll end up having to wait and see what goes on here, and if they're going to do weird, different. And that's weird too. When I was reading the description of it, it's like event challenge battle pass. So it means like, so is there multiple different event challenges do you have? Because currently we just have the battle pass one. I know that's making profit for you guys, but come on, at least try to. There must be another profitable way to do these kind of events that's not the same old thing, right? But that's just me complaining because I'm complaining. How dare I? A mobile game? What were you thinking? Yeah. Also, there's something new that kind of comes on. Is not in this episode, but when we get into the Valentine's Day update, which is the next one. They ended up introducing the skin idea. I will point that out when we get to it. But basically, all these items were just its own separate things. And then once the skin kind of came in, it just kind of destroyed the whole purpose. That it's like, yeah, you get the item, but now it's a skin. So you could just unlock it through crafting of that. Oh yeah, and the grandma has this snowman version of herself, because why not? And I'll be honest with you. The holidays coming in 2020 for this game, story is interesting as far as what they want to do. And of course, Fester is the Santa Claus, because why not? He's a jolly fat man, or chunky, whatever you like to call it. Yeah. So, and they've kind of altered the price now a little bit, but yep, same thing. I was just, during this time, I was just in awe with this type of system, because, you know, I was still playing Horror Town and a bit of Snoopy in the background, and I was like, wow, oh my god, do you mean to tell me that this This is how events are gonna work now? Wow. So dumbfounded. But anyways, let's continue on with the main story of the mansion.
Wat veel vers Puglet, das vertuf.
I agree, it. You look simply stunning in those shades. Everyone will want a pair.
Make sure you trademark that stuff. That's where the real money is. The inspired it glasses, only one of its kind. But yeah, we got some Mazurka things as well as the lemonade stand things. And I believe that's it for it. I think I've completed all of its quests, so I'm glad. Hooray, we're done with it. It is now part of the family, and we no longer need to talk to him anymore. He's just gonna be there, and that's it. And yeah, so we need some items in order to continue with this. And yeah, part of it is also going to need this ornament. So what's kind of crap? Something you'll notice at some of these events, I'm going to be critiquing on with how they've designed it to do some of this stuff. Because some of the costume require certain items, and items are like only unlocked through the progression bar, meaning that you can't really, once you, like, for example, in this case, I'm going to unlock Morticia's costume next on the tier list, on number 5. However, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it because of the fact that she needs a tree, and the only way to get the tree is through the pass system. So that's crap. And yeah, just that I have to deal with. But anyways, we got that going. So let's go ahead and continue. And yeah. Got that. Sorry, I'm yawning again. You know how this goes. What I was going to say is that you completed this was actually for the doing the request, and now a new one popped up, which is basically fill the cookie meter all the way. Not just make a milestone. No, all the way. And yeah, so anyways, we got her. I like the costume for Morticia as far as the spooky. It's like nice. It's a combination of looking nice but also kind of creepy at the same time. And yeah, 35 by the way. I'm going to wait all that time, unlock all these characters, and Morticia can't do anything. She just have to look like this for the remainder of the series. I won't get to it probably until part 3, which sucks. I hope not. Maybe in part 2, but no, part 3 looks likely.
I think it's working, Grandma. I'm starting to get more customers.
I like to take credit, but I think your father's behind the increase. I can see him around the corner giving people money to buy your lemonade.
Ah, see, that's the right business move. You can't have people come to your store, bribe them with money. It's like that bit of SpongeBob where he decides to give the money away. We don't know what to do with the money, so we just give it back to people. I'm back in line.
You don't have to pay people to buy my lemonade, Dad. I can sell it myself.
I can't help it, Pugs. I'm just so proud of your entry into the business world. But maybe there's another way I can show my pride. Come with me.
Irresponsible son, upgrade the lemonade stand again. By the way, this is the only quest line that has you have to upgrade the lemonade stand all the way. The Cleopatra thing, they're like, nah, leave it alone. You can upgrade it if you want, but you don't need to. Alright? Yeah, I'm still kind of upset by the fact that look at that, she has the Grim Reaper candy cane. Look at that, how cool this is. Yeah, I can't do anything because she can't do anything. Right? So yeah, lemonade stands. There we go. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna need to get myself a nice weapon stand. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I have enough, so I can put that down too. Yeah. So his father gave him lots of cool weapons, so that's nice. Lemonade stand. Man, look at that thing. It's gonna be an hour before it's completed. The lightning bolt is gonna do its justice by zapping it with its power. Now, I was gonna say something before the whole interaction with Pugsley and all that stuff, but maybe it'll come back to me before the episode ends. But I doubt it. It's one of those things where it's gonna come back to me in the worst possible time, and I'm gonna be like, oh, wait, now I know, and it's like already over. So if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, then oh well. But yeah, we got this stuff going here. What else? Oh, Sorry, I thought I had it for a moment, but then I'm like, no, it went away. I hate that. I really hate that when that happens. It's just it's so bad when that goes into that place. But anyways, let's continue on with the storyline.
Uncle Fester, it's great you can light up the ball by putting it in your mouth. But to light the ballroom, we'll really need to put in the lamp.
Alright, but I still light up the room with my electric presence.
Yep, Fester has that electric personality. I'm surprised he has that power, by the way, too. Okay, yeah, now I know what I was going to talk about. So, part of the family's lore is that you wonder, okay, well, Morticia and Gomez doesn't make any money. How do they get money? It's implied that they had this fortune that they're living off of, so literally they just kind of can pay whatever they want, if they want to, but it doesn't really can. I think the original show, by the way, had this implication where they owned a plot of land, which was like, we wanted to buy it because it was like this nice, ugly swamp. But then it turns out the swamp area is sitting on top of an oil well. So they're like, oh, this guy's like, oh, please sell me the land. It's like, I don't know why you would want the land, but, you know, if it makes you happy, here you go, you know. And, oh yeah, enjoy this special offer this weekend only, I'm assuming, right? Time's running out. Oh, no. Gotta love that. Man, mobile memes. But, whatever, I digress. Anyways, more spooky stories.
Wow. Thanks for sharing some of your beloved weapons with me, Dad.
You're welcome, son. Just be sure to use them irresponsibly.
Oh, I will. Irresponsibility is practically my middle name.
Pugsley runs responsibility Addams. That's a weird name.
How's business today, Pugsley?
It's slowed down now that Dad has stopped paying my customers.
It's because you're off the grid. Let's power up your sail with some electricity.
Yeah, that kind of will do that for you. Power is selling. Upgrade your Lemonistat again. Get this thing again. And just get it. Gotta keep on upgrading it. Gets upgraded to the full maximum. And then after that, you upgrade it again. It never stops. It's the endless well. It just keeps on going. So now we got this thing going on here. And, yeah, after that, I think that will be it. That will be it. Man, what a great first beginning of the episode, right? We were in this Christmas episode, and literally it's like, this the Christmas stuff? The holiday special? Pff, nah, put it out to the side. We need to talk about the Addams storyline, man. Man, the Addams is where it's at, baby. You can tell I'm trying my best here. Fine, Fester, you go laugh at the battery floating up in the air. I don't know why you're still doing that, why you need that costume in order to have that happen, but I digress. Well, that's it for this episode. What do you think so far? What do you think of the Battle Pass feature? Well, we're going to find out more about it within the next 2 episodes. And what do you think the family's going to do with the holiday stuff? I don't know. We're going to find out real quickly soon. Until then, I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for the Addams Family Mystery Mansion Holiday Special. So until then, have a Merry Holidays and Happy New Year of 2020. Oh, wait, no, that's bad.